The history of Camillus House is personally fascinating to me, and I must say that it's been a delight and a privilege to be part of that history over the last 10 years. Persons who are homeless in Miami or in any city typically share a common characteristic, which is they lack what we refer to as social capital. You or I could fall on hard times and have family or friends, maybe an ex-employer that'll give us a hand. Many of the homeless persons, or persons who are homeless is the way I like to refer to them, these folks really don't have any place to fall back. The Camillus program has been designed in such a way that as individuals work on breaking their cycles of homelessness, they can enter in at the earliest level of just coming in off the street and can stay within the Camillus system until they achieve independent living. Tonight there'll be probably about 1,000 persons who will spend their night under a Camillus roof somewhere in Miami-Dade County. Our goal will be to expand that over the next 3 years to 1,300 persons. There are 850 or so persons who are living on the streets of Miami-Dade County today. And if we can add capacity to add 300 more and move, say, 100 or so out of supported housing into independent living, you can see we've essentially going to bring in half of what's left in terms of the street. So we remain extraordinarily optimistic that we will see an end to chronic homelessness in Miami.
Well, I think we're capable of ending chronic homelessness in the city of Miami in perhaps 3 to 4 years' time. In the county, maybe 6 or 7 years' time. It's going to take a continuation of a process that Camillus House has started some years back. We need to fully utilize this campus, so we need time, talent, and treasure. We have a Courtyard Program that we're beginning this June. We'll take a cohort of 100 men and women off the streets. Hopefully there'll be political will so we can accommodate not just 100 people at a time, but perhaps 300 people. And we certainly have the facilities here to do that. Another aspect, of course, is our treatment programs. We have 128 treatment beds. We only have about 64 or 72 that are funded and utilized at the moment. So we have capacity there that we basically need funding for. The treatment program takes 6 to 9 months, but that's really the driver to get people through their addiction issues, stabilize their mental health so they can be functioning members of society. So it's just working hard and staying the course, and we'll get it done.
One of the ongoing questions for us is what's next for Camillus House after we solve the problem of chronic homelessness. It's kind of not a next, because what we're going to see is we're going to see a gradual reduction in the number of street homeless, chronically homeless persons, and we're going to then have the means and the resources to begin to deal with individuals who are homeless and have a disabling condition but don't meet what we call the duration criteria, have not been on the street a year or longer, or have 4 episodes of homelessness in 3 years. We've never promised that we were going to end mental illness in Miami-Dade County or substance abuse or HIV/AIDS. What we did say was we were going to end chronic homelessness in Miami-Dade County, and one of the ways that we can end it is by striking the chronic from the definition of people still on the street.
At the point where we're able to end all of homelessness, you would still have episodic homeless. And so we would be able to take pieces of this facility and make it housing for economic or episodic homeless. The Bible says the poor will always be with us. Jesus said that, but of course he never said they had to be homeless.
I think what the Brothers of the Good Shepherd have done is they have paved miles and miles and miles of heart and miles and miles and miles of hope so that individuals who are homeless in Miami-Dade County essentially can move off the street into a safe, productive environment and into a productive and safe life.